At long last, Arsenal has become the new champions of English football. English Premier League title holders are the Arsenal Football Club. But man, you see the euphoria yesterday when the last game was going on. You could see everybody. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on! Thank God they won the last game against Crystal Palace, and it's a victory. Even though the trophy has already been won, the title has already been won. But this win is also so nice. And congratulations to Arsenal Football Club. Congratulations to Mikel Arteta, Saka, Bukayo, Martin Odegaard, and the boys, Gabriel Jesus, Trossard. Big T, Jokeres. Yesterday, he nearly added the second goal. But it's all beautiful. It's all nice. Yesterday, a whole lot of things happened. As we speak now, Guardiola is out of the Premier League. Yesterday, we saw his farewell. And some top players are also exiting the Premier League. People talk of Mo Salah. And a lot of things are going to change. A lot of dynamics are going to change going into the next season. But man, next season, I love you. I'm just anticipating. I can't wait to see the new transfer who comes into the Premier League, who is moving out, and what happens with the other leagues. La Liga and the rest. But man, interesting season this year. I must say, this season has been so much interesting. Even though we're still not done with the season, but the leagues, it hasn't been so good. It hasn't been so fair in terms of performance. But the season was interesting. We saw a lot of dynamisms. We saw a lot of twists and turns, unexpected moments, and all of that. Congratulations to Arsenal for winning the EPL after 22 years of waiting, 22 years of hunger, 22 years of testing, 22 years. The past 5 years has been like being so close to the trophy. But this is the time. I'm just happy that Mikel Arteta and Arsenal has won this particular season, especially when Pep Guardiola is exiting the Premier League. And then I think it's nice that he wins it right in front of his boss, his former boss, Pep Guardiola. So that the agenda and all be like, Guardiola is no longer in the system, it's no longer in the Premier. That's why Mikel Arteta won it. It is good. He has won it now. When Guardiola is still in the Premier League, at least it boosts the confidence of the team. The Arsenal team. And one thing I saw yesterday, Guardiola, I don't know, Guardiola is just loved by everybody. As you could see, his exit in the Premier League, the players, the other managers, bro. Pep Guardiola has paid his dues, really paid his dues in this English Premier League for 10 solid years, 10 good years. He has been so much phenomenal. He has done everything that a manager could do and even more. Because he has set records in the Premier League. He has broken and set records in the Premier League, and his legacy will live for eternal. And I love the fact that Man City is trying to, they are planning to put up, erect a statue for him, and to do something to remember him as a legend, because 10 solid years, his achievement with the Man City team is phenomenal. It's something you can't just place on a silver platter. It's something you can't just trash simply like that. And his legacy is going to live not only for Man City, but for the entire Premier League. And years after years to come, new players are going to be born. They are going to be coming, and they are going to hear these legacies. Pep Guardiola, well done. You've done your man's job, putting this Man City team on the pedestal they are right now. The big question: what happens in the next season? What happens to Man City in the Premier League next season? If you ask me, I'm going to tell you, Batman, Man City is not going to go down drastically as we think. Batman, this team has gone through, the transition. And I understand that most of their players are growing and all of that, and the younger team is rather Chelsea, Arsenal. But this Man City team is going to really compete next season and even the next season after that season. Man City is still up to standard. Whoever comes after Pep Guardiola has the tendency to maintain the steez and the composure and even push the team harder. It's all about team cohesion. It's all about team transition. One coach goes, another coach comes. This is a very solid coach going. He has laid the foundations. He has built the foundation is solid. So mind you, Arsenal and Man United and Liverpool, and those of you thinking that Pep Guardiola is out of the Premier League, so next season is going to be fun. It's going to be so easy. But man, it's not going to be easy. Man City is still in the conversation. If you ask me, they still going to be in the conversation. And big ups to Tottenham. Yesterday, you could see that Tottenham was, they needed a win. A draw could have made them qualify though, but they needed a win. And as that second half, getting to like the last final minute, 10 minutes into to end the whole full time. West Ham leading by 3-0. Tottenham just leading by 1-0. And you could see the Everton, David Moyes and the boys, they were ready to cause havoc. They were doing everything possible to score Tottenham yesterday. But it was a beautiful game. It was dramatic. West Ham winning their last game with 3 solid goals in their home, and Tottenham just winning by 1 goal, and even under pressure in the last 9 minutes. But the harm has already been caused. You can't really rely on the last games like that, bro. If you have something to do, you should do it earlier. And big ups to the new coach, the coach of Tottenham Hotspur. That guy, so solid manager, tactical. He did a good job. At the point when most of us knew Tottenham's out of the Premier League, Tottenham is going on relegation and all of that, this man stepped up. Man, he's the former coach of Brighton and Hove Albion, and you saw a lot of work this gentleman has done with Brighton and Hove Albion. But man, this manager is a top notch. He's done well. Let's see what he's going to bring on the table going into next season and the following season. Let's see how he's going to, change the whole story of Tottenham Hotspur into being in the conversation of, the top 10. Those are the positions Tottenham Hotspur is known for. Normally, Tottenham Hotspur played the Champions League this season. But here we are, Tottenham struggling for relegation. But all the best to the team. And then Kudus Mohamed, now you can now breathe. Maybe after the World Cup break and all of that, he's going to be back onto his feet and we'll see how best he can contribute to the Tottenham Hotspur team once again. Mind you, this season has been so worse for Kudus, and I pray that this should be his last worst season. The rest should be, because mind you, the guy is still young. He's getting to his peak and he needs to explore in football. Big ups to Arsenal, Mikel Arteta and your boys. Congratulations. We look forward to the Champions League. Mind you, 30th just this weekend is happening. Champions League, Arsenal versus PSG, or PSG against Arsenal. The ruling champions, or the reigning champions, you understand, PSG versus Arsenal. It's going to be dramatic. It's going to be, PSG playing an open football and Arsenal playing a closed, a defensive football. It's going to be, let's see how it goes. Anticipating. Whatever news pops up, we're going to feed you right here on this channel. If today happens to be your first time, kindly subscribe to the channel, put out and post notifications so anytime we upload, you're going to get a notification. Mia, bell also, subscribe to the channel and let's keep growing. Ladies and gentlemen, drop your decent comment. Let's get interactive with the comment section. I'm going to see you when I see you out.